So, the Oblivion Remaster finally dropped, and I don't know if I should laugh, cry, or reload a save from 2006. It's the same Oblivion we remember, just shinier, glitchier, in new ways, and maybe a little bit more expensive than it should be. Let's break it down. After months of leaks and hype, Bethesda and Virtuous Games officially dropped the Oblivion Remaster, rebranded as The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion Reforged. Sounds fancy, right? Graphical upgrades, smoother UI, and supposedly better performance. Supposedly. Because what we actually got is kind of a mixed bag. So, let's be fair. There are some things that look great. The lighting system, gorgeous in some places. Sunlight filters through the trees, dungeons feel moodier, and cities like Skingrad actually look like places someone might want to live. Character models are less horrifying. They no longer look like they were molded out of clay by a toddler. The UI is way cleaner. Finally, a font you don't need a magnifying glass to read. Combat got some polish, animations are slightly smoother, and spellcasting feels a little less like throwing sparkles at enemies who don't care. But then you actually play for a few hours, and you start to notice things, like, why is the AI still dumber than a rock? NPCs still walk up to you and tell you about mud crabs, then immediately try to murder a beggar because of a bad dice roll in the background. And sure, the faces are better, but now they've entered this weird uncanny valley where everyone looks like they're about to ask if you've heard the good word of Medrune's Dagon. Performance depends on the platform. On PC, it runs okay, mostly, but console players have been reporting crashes, lag spikes, and weird bugs that weren't even in the original game. How do you remaster a game and add more bugs? And here's the thing that stings. If you've been playing modded Oblivion for years, this remaster doesn't really feel like a step forward. It feels like Bethesda just took 20 of the most popular mods, slapped a price tag on them, and said, look what we did. Meanwhile, the modders who've been keeping this game alive for 2 decades, no credit, no collaboration, nothing. And let's talk price. $50. $50 for a visual update on a game that came out when the Nintendo Wii was still cutting edge. No new quests, no new voice acting, no real rebalancing. Just a prettier version of the game you've probably already played to death. And it's like they upgraded a paint job on a 2006 Honda Civic and tried to sell it to you as a Tesla. This could have been incredible. Imagine if Bethesda had actually gone all in. New voice acting for those infamous copy-paste lines, expanded quest lines, maybe even tweak the leveling system so you don't have to spreadsheet your way to not sucking. But instead, we got the equivalent of an HD filter and a new launcher. So where does that leave us? Is the Oblivion Remaster a total failure? No. It's playable and it's nostalgic, and yeah, it looks kind of nice in some spots. But is it worth the price? Not really. Especially when you realize modders already made a better version years ago and gave it away for free. If you're a diehard Elder Scrolls fan, you'll probably play it anyway. But if you're looking for the definitive version of Oblivion, you might want to go back to your mod folder and keep doing what we've always done. Fix Bethesda's mess ourselves. What did you think of Oblivion Reforged? Is it a worthy return to Cyrodiil, or just a nostalgia-fueled cash grab? Drop your thoughts below, and if you want more commentary on games that break our hearts, hit that like and subscribe. Because if Bethesda remasters Morrowind next, I'm gonna have some words.